one of my guys, he gave me a call today. Another junk removal company, and they're dealing with some fake reviews. They got an onslaught. I think it was like 20 or 30 all at once, and just 1-star reviews and everything. So I wanted to find out, for them, what would be the best way for them to handle it.
Report it as soon as you get it. Report it and go to Google and document it and say, these people are, this is not real.
Yeah.
Does anybody have
So,
experience with it in here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Um, I'm not an expert with Google My Business profiles, um, but it is something that I've run into before and clients run into. The best thing to really do is report it. And honestly, I am an advocate when it comes to GMBs to reaching out to somebody that specializes in doing GMBs. I'm not saying it has to be an agency or something, but like the thing is with these fake reviews, if they really uploaded 20 to 30 fake reviews overnight, it's going to be a pretty easy dispute for Google, right? That's what I would imagine. Anything with Google is going to require consistent follow up. But if these are real customers, and then it can sometimes there can be nothing you can do about it. My advice would be to reach out to somebody that specializes um, in Google business profiles.
Does anybody know who that guy is in
Yeah, I
junk?
do.
Oh, we got a couple guys right here. We got Jamie says Louis Vandervork would be one for that. And Andrew, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I think any of those guys that do the GMB optimization, SEO guys, I'm
Yeah,
thinking that.
Alan Bearden, Tucker's, and he's really good with those. I refer clients to him all the time. He does a really good job.
Instead of reaching out to somebody, try yourself. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Try yourself and don't rely on anybody, and go out there and try to just email them, documentate them, and you'd be surprised. You email Google, it might take them a few minutes, but they will get back to you because you're actually benefiting them by getting reviews and getting clicks. You'd be surprised. Just trying it yourself and trials and errors. Because stop depending on people.
Sarah says a guy in my area just got some 1-star reviews and said that the person messaged him on WhatsApp to extort money from him. That's kind of what's going on here. I got some of the messages they sent to me. I don't want to say the person's name and all. I don't know if they want people to know out in public, and maybe it's somebody close to them watching and messing with them. Kevin says Alan Bearden is a pro at it, but yes, report it. Yeah, I'm with Josh on this and Mr. E. I think just because it was so many at once, I think that's a pretty red flag for Google, and I'm sure they'll get rid of that for you, hopefully. But there's a couple of guys in there that they're making mention of, so maybe hit them up, and I'm sure they got some knowledge on it. What's up, Cisco? How are you tonight, brother? Appreciate you tuning in.
So my take on the negative reviews, and not necessarily Google, but I've been thwarting a lot of ridiculousness online lately, from articles claiming that I have a relationship with North Korea and Kim Jong Un to some lady putting up on Nextdoor that I condone beating women. So I got that taken down. And then I got another negative review taken down on Facebook. And I didn't do it the traditional way because I hardly do anything the traditional way. I used the guerrilla tactic of allowing my free foot soldiers to verbally accost and attack them on the sites. So the Nextdoor had like 15 replies of people just going crazy on this bitch. And then literally within 4 or 5 hours, they took it down. So it was like, all right, well,
Adam, how do you get into all
ridiculous.
these local drama? I've never seen somebody get into so many like town disputes. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Sometimes I'm like, I think he's just staging this and writing his own letter and all. I'm like, bro, who is making up that you're hanging out with North Korean Kim Jong Un? Like, it's just crazy stuff. How does this happen?
So it happens because of one incredibly crazy person, okay? And I went to high school with this person. I tried to help this person out. They sold things in their home, and they were very immunocompromised. Long story short, during COVID, I had arranged for them to pick up a bunch of VHS books, CDs, DVDs, all for free. And when they met up with my guy the next day, they and my guy were both sick. No one had symptoms the day they met, nothing. And I started getting threatening messages that I gave this person long COVID and I like essentially chemically warfared her or something. Like it's the most outlandish shit you've ever heard in your life. But she is relentless, dude. Like she has like 9 profiles online. She goes against so many local business owners. She's crazy. So that's my biggest opponent right now.
I get a kick out of watching your Facebook, bro. It is so damn entertaining. Every time when I wake up, that's the first thing I go. Got to check in. What is craziness is going on in Adam's world and all?